Great product, I use this for erotic asphyxiation. Nothing works as well as a Dacron bowstring. I simply loop one end through the other and clamp the other end down to the closet pole with a large carabiner. The weight rating of 35-40 pounds is probably going to be a lifesaver, considering I weigh far more and it's likely to break before anything bad happens. I worked for a school district. Several years ago, after they stopped teaching archery, I pulled a old wood bow out of the trash. Ran across it the other day and what the heck, let's shoot arrows at a dirt bank behind the house. Need a string. After trying to make sense out of the length needed formula, I managed to order the wrong length. Too short. Package received said 58 inches. Is that the bow or string? Measured again. Note, bow is long bow style, no recurve, 60 inches tip to tip. 4 inches off, 56 inches. 2 inches shorter than then one I got. Or is this notation on the package the bow length, string? I tried to view the original order to see what I ordered, but Amazon wouldn't let me. One online source said string groove to string groove. That would make the bow 59-inch sprill. Try again.
I haven't had a chance to take it to the range and use it yet, but it seems pretty good. The string is a little tacky, but doesn't stick to itself in the package and is ready to put on right out of the bag. The seller included some instructions on how to make a string knock, which is pretty neat. Probably may update this when I have a chance to use it, but just playing with it in my house, it feels great and seemed like a perfect fit.
I have purchased several of these strings over the past few months. I like to shoot a lot. My strings have measured out to the specs listed. The strings seem to be very well made. I haven't had any serving come loose or unraveled to date. I like to set my brace height on the longer side of a recommended setting. If you are the opposite, you may have a string that won't allow for shorter brace heights. For my setup, I'm a happy customer.
So, I got this for the bear bow that belonged to my grandfather and my middle son is currently using. He loves his bow and noticed the string was starting to fray. So, I found this replacement string on Amazon and got it to replace the damaged string. So far so good. The boy has been using it all weekend and has not complained about it. From the teenager, that is pretty high praise.
The way to determine string length was not clear. Is it notch to notch or is it tip to tip? Ended up with one string that was a bit short, too much draw on my bow. Actual length of string was 48, not 46. However, Amazon and Fine Goods customer services were exceptional. A new string is on its way. I'd strongly recommend this vendor for good products and great post-sale services. Thank you.
Many of the older model bows recurves specifically will not accept the fast flight strings. Having a string that fits into the string grooves on the limbs is essential. This string, mine was a 14 strand for a 50 pounds bow, is the exact string for this type of bow. For example, Bear Kodiak Magnum, Bear Grizzly, or any of the older Bear bows. The quality is excellent. My string is still in the stretching stage, but so far it has performed far better than the Flemish twist I was using. I think most people using this type of string will find it easier to maintain the proper brace height sooner than with most Flemish strings. However, this is just my experience and may not be true for everyone. There are mixed opinions on the efficacy of the Flemish string over the strand type Dacron B50, but I have always preferred the B50. Many times the serving portions of the string are better and the looped ends are almost always better as far as fit. Again, string groove fit on older traditional bows.
I'm by no means an archery expert. The last time I fired my bow a cheap recurve was probably 8 years ago. I lost the bowstring for it and it ended up in a closet, unused for a long time. I decided on a whim to get a new bowstring for it and try some targets again. It strung just fine, drew very well, and fired accurately. I haven't fired hundreds of shots off it yet, but as of this time would recommend it to anyone with a basic recurve. Stretched it out, fired it up, watched my son shoot 3 bullseyes. Yeah, now I want to cut it. Purchased to replace string on 50-year-old Pearson Pinder recurve bow. I like the string and will purchase backup soon. String for AMA length 66 inches required a lot of adjustment twisting to achieve recommended brace height of 7-12 inches. String is well constructed, and clearly provides for adjustment as TH bow is used.